The Pope is not infallible. He's never infallible, whether it's in a formal way or whenever. There is no point when he is totally infallible. There is always time when he can be wrong. He's not God in person. He doesn't have God speaking through him at all. And if you would listen to this, it pretty much proves the fact that I've been saying. Here we go, if you want to listen.
In 1986, Pope John Paul II convened a World Council of Religions, including African devil worshippers, Buddhists, and Muslims, at a church named after the Apostle Peter in Assisi, Italy. According to the New York Times of October 28, 1986, I quote, "The Buddhists, led by the Dalai Lama, quickly converted the altar of the Church of San Pietro by placing a small statue of the Buddha atop the tabernacle and setting prayer scrolls and incense burners around it." End quote. The Dalai Lama of Tibet is revered as a god king by his followers. Talk about the abomination of desolation. Sincere Christians of all denominations condemned the Assisi rite. Protestant leader Dr. Carl McIntyre called it, and I quote, "the greatest single abomination in church history," end quote. Catholic Bishop Marcel Lefebvre labeled Pope John Paul II's actions in Assisi, quote, "the supreme imposture, the culminating insult to our Lord, a diabolical act," end quote. Thus we observe the conflict between truths perceived deep within and lies people force themselves to assent to in public. In the name of the people, the wishes of the people are overthrown. Is there a reason this double mind has been induced? If someone is making us deliberately mentally ill, it may be that this is done so that we will look to that someone for healing and relief.
Okay, after listening to that, so in a formal way, or whenever, if God speaks through him, or however you want to say it, if he's infallible, will God say, "Oh, it's okay, you can go against the first commandment, you can put another God before me"? No. Catholics, you really need to open your eyes seriously. I don't know how you could be so thoroughly brainwashed. It's really sad, and there's no way that you guys are correct when you say that the Pope is ever infallible, in a formal way or otherwise, as if that wasn't a formal way that he was just speaking about. So now you've seen that it's bull. I wonder if you accept the truth, or if you turn your back to truth and follow lies. Okay, the choice is yours, really. Bye. Now, Catholics, you remember in the Bible where it speaks about how Jesus threw out the money changers and the different people selling and buying and all of that? Well, how much more angry do you think he would be if he actually saw this going on? So, God is not within the Pope. Jesus is not within the Pope, otherwise he would have thrown them out. He would have not allowed the conversion of the altar or anything. Sorry, Catholics, but you guys are wrong. Okay, bye.